Your job will never make you rich. Ever. And that's not an accident. Now listen, I'm not saying don't work. I'm not saying quit your job. What I'm saying is this. If your whole plan is to trade hours for dollars, you can work hard forever and still lose. And in this video, I'm going to show you why. Not with feelings, but with simple math. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Because the biggest trap in money is thinking that you're one more raise away. Chapter 1, the deal you signed. Let's keep it real. A job is a deal. You give your time, they give you money. That's it. But here's the part nobody says out loud. Time is limited. Money is not. So if your income depends on time, your income has a ceiling. And most people don't feel this at 18. They feel it at 32 or 45 when their body is tired and their bills are still loud. Here's the scary part. You can do everything right. Graduate, get a job, show up, work overtime, stay loyal, and still end up broke. Chapter 2, the math that hurts. All right, it's chalkboard time. Write this big. Hours equal limit. Now let's do simple math. Say you make $25 an hour. That sounds decent, right? Now if you work 40 hours a week, 25 times 40 equals $1,000 a week before taxes. In a year, 1,000 times 52 equals 52,000. Now if you grind and do 60 hours a week, that's 25 times 60 equals 1,500 a week. 1,500 times 52 equals 78,000. And that's not including overtime. These are just straight numbers. Okay, cool. But what did you trade for that extra money? Your time, your sleep, your peace, your family time, your health. And here's the punch. Even at 60 hours a week, you still didn't become rich. You just became tired with better bills. Now somebody watching is thinking, okay, then I'll just get paid more per hour. All right, let's try it. Let's say you make $50 an hour. That's a great wage. $50 times 40 equals $2,000 a week. 2,000 times 52 weeks is 104,000 a year. That's strong, but you're still not rich. You're just a high paid worker because your money still stops when you stop. And that's the key. If your money needs your body, it's not wealth. Chapter 3, why it never feels like enough. Here's why this hurts so much. Because life doesn't stay the same. Rent goes up, food goes up, insurance, kids get older, cars break, your parents age. So you get a raise, but life takes it. And you're like, why do I feel the same? Well, it's because you're playing a game where the price keeps rising, but your paycheck is still tied to hours. And guess what else? Time for money income has a hidden enemy. Taxes. The more you work, the more they take. And the more it feels like you didn't move. So you start doing what everyone else does. You start chasing overtime, then another job, then a side hustle. But if all those things are still trading time, you didn't escape the trap. You just built a bigger one. Chapter 4, the 3 types of incomes. Okay, this is where the video becomes dangerous, but in a good way. There are basically 3 ways money comes in. Earned income, owned income, or leveraged income. Let's break it down simple. Earned income, that's your job, time for money. Owned income, that's when you own something and it pays you. A rental, a business, a piece of a business, a product, a brand, or an asset. Then you got leveraged income. That's when you use systems to reach more people without more hours. Things like content, products that sell while you sleep, digital stuff, a team, machines, distribution. Now here's the truth. Most people stay stuck because they only know number 1. They think the only way to make more is work more hours, beg for raises, switch jobs, or just grind harder. But the wealthy play a different game. They build number 2 and 3. And I'm about to show you the difference with one example. Chapter 5, the one guy example. Picture 2 people. Person A works 50 hours a week, makes good money, no ownership. Person B makes less at first, but owns something small. Let's say person B owns a tiny business that makes $200 profit a day. Now that's not rich. That's not a Lamborghini. That's just $200. But look, $200 a day times 30 days equals $6,000 a month. And here's the crazy part. If person B wakes up sick and the system still runs, they still get paid. Person A, if they don't clock in, the money stops. That's the difference. Not work ethic, structure. Now watch this. Person A can work harder and still not pass person B long term because person B is stacking income that doesn't need their hours. And that's the game. Wealth is built when your money doesn't need your presence. Chapter 6, the real reason people defend jobs. Now I'm going to say something that might offend people. Some folks defend the job system like it's holy. And I get it. A job can save your life. A job can stabilize you. It can rebuild you. But a job is not designed to make you wealthy. It's designed to make you useful. And the reason that people get mad at that is because they spent years doing everything right. So hearing the truth feels like disrespect. But it's not disrespect. It's reality. And reality is your friend because it tells you what to do next. Here's the next truth. If you want rich results, you need rich rules. Chapter 7, why hustle culture is a scam. You know what's funny? A lot of people hear this and go, okay, I'll hustle then. But hustle culture often becomes the same trap because people end up with a job plus a side job plus another side job. And they call it multiple streams. But if every stream needs your time, you don't have streams. You have leaks. Let me say it cleaner. If you must be present for every dollar, you don't have freedom. And freedom is what people really mean when they say rich. They don't just mean money. They mean choices, time, peace, and control. Now here's the part most people miss. You can start building ownership while keeping your job. You don't have to gamble your life. You just have to stop pretending the job is the end. Now I need a quick favor. If you ever felt like you're working hard and still not getting ahead, hit like so this reaches more people who need to hear it. And if you want more breakdowns like this, money, mindset, and the real rules, please subscribe. All right, let's get back to it. Chapter 8, the rich list. Here's what rich people do that workers don't. Not because they're better, but because they were taught different. Number 1, they buy assets first. 2, they protect time. 3, they use leverage. 4, they focus on distribution. And 5, they don't depend on one check. Now let's break those down first. Assets first. Workers buy lifestyle first, then try to save. Owners buy assets first, then lifestyle comes later. 2, protect time. Workers sell time. Owners protect time like it's gold. 3, leverage. Workers are the muscle. Owners use systems and teams. 4, distribution. Workers get paid by a boss. Owners get paid by the market. And number 5, one check dependence. Workers need one paycheck. Owners build income that doesn't come from one person. Now here's the part that will make you uncomfortable. Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they never switch categories. They stay in earned income and wonder why they can't reach owned income results. Chapter 9, the wealth mode switch. So what do? Here's the switch. Keep the job if you need it, but start using it like a tool. The job equals the funder, not an identity. Your job becomes the thing that funds your skills, your assets, your ownership. Because the goal is not to escape work. The goal is to escape dependence. Now I'm going to give you a simple 3-step plan. Not hype, not fantasy, a real plan. And step 1 is the part most people skip. Chapter 10, the 3-step plan. Step 1, buy back your brain. If you're always exhausted, you can't build. So start small. Sleep better, eat cleaner, stop doom scrolling, and protect your focus. Because wealth starts in the mind. If you can't think, you can't plan. If you can't plan, you can't build. Step 2, Build a skill that pays without permission. Now this is big. A job requires permission. A skill can be sold. Skills like editing, sales, copywriting, fixing things, driving specialized routes, content, repair, a cleaning business, detail work, just simple services that solve real problems. It doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to be valuable. Step 3, turn the skill into an asset. This is where it changes. A skill is you working. An asset is the skill package. Examples: a service with a system, a product, a channel, a business that can hire help, content that pays over time. And when that happens, you stop trading time for money. You start trading value for money. And that's how wealth begins. So in closing, let me end this with the real truth. A job is not evil, but if you believe your job is your path to rich, you're going to suffer because it's a treadmill. You can run faster and faster, but you're still on the same machine. And the people who get wealthy, they step off the treadmill and they start building something that moves without them. So if you're working hard right now, don't feel ashamed. Just feel awake, because now you know your job will never make you rich, ever. And that's not an accident. This is wealth mode.